this is the before, or kind of how it was before I started. So my little tea station here, and catch-all, the good stuff from the farmer's market, and then, or not the farmer's market, the farmers. And then this little corner was the corner that I wanted to redo, refresh, get in there, clean all the things, get rid of a bunch of stuff that I didn't need, and tackle this thing mostly. It needed some love. And, broccoli on the stick like that is awesome. And some leaves from my Gary Oak. Okay, so these are the cherries that I soaked in bourbon whiskey for like 4 days. And then this is me when I first started in this corner here. I don't have a lot of good light, but that's a good thing because I get grossed out easy. And this way I can just focus on the big stuff. So, yeah, it was getting dark and I was going to give up, and then I ended up taking everything off the shelf. And also I got rid of this nasty board that was right there. And, and then the process of the kitchen and everything. And so I zhuzhed that up and put some lights on. And then this is another point of it. Still working on it. Got the bottles cleaned and up there. Resituated that little for now until I find a piece of wood that works. Made that all pretty and nice. Got rid of and recycled a bunch of stuff, but I still haven't done the floor or anything. But it's starting. It's happening. And then I got some rosemary. And then so I had to make my rosemary butter. Nope, not butter. Well, yes, butter, but shortbread. And yes, it has to be tiny stars. I try all the shapes, and I just always want them to be stars. Same with my naked spicy gingerbread, but bigger stars. So they're like a 3 or 4 biter. But these ones I find when you cook them, you just overcook them just a little bit, and then they get like this crispy, buttery tips with a nice caramelizing. And yeah, my son likes them like that too, so I tend to make them like that. And I usually do it a batch at a time. So I do the one batch, do 1 tray worth, and then put the other one back in the fridge and let it do its thing. And then when I have time at some point, when it presents itself later on, I'll pull that out and make another batch. And then, you got nice smelling cookies, rosemary cookies in the fridge or in the oven, which always smells nice. And I mean, it's quite a plethora of them, right? It's a good amount. So, yeah, and you're just, you can pop like 5 in your mouth, and it's the equivalent of 1 cookie, which is another good thing about the little stars. Plus, they're stars. Look at them. Oh, yeah, and I made a cheesecake. I tried the burnt Basque cheesecake, and I made it with goat. It ended up just being kind of a gelatinous cheese and wasn't good or bad. It just kind of was like, okay. I think I overcooked it a little bit, which they say you can't, but, and then these shepherd's pie, twice baked potatoes, which was perfect because I did them up like to this point, and then I just put some wax paper over them and stuck them in the fridge, and then at some point during the day on Solstice, I just popped them in the oven and then baked to crispy deliciousness, and then pull them out, let them cool, and they're just great at any point at that point. My son could not stop gobbling them up. So they were a hit, and there was even one left for me today. Oh, and then here are the arugula that I make every year. And, here I've got the greenery up now. There's my arugula. And and that's starting to look nice. Got the green up. Still haven't done the floor yet. But it's because I spent most of my time over there. And then this is Solstice morning. It starts with a nice whipped cream coffee. And then little appreciation of the space and all of the green in it. And I even greened up the outside a bit and made this little wreath and little altar-ish type area, and then the spider that I had made with this crystal, and then the sun came out, and so I had this moment outside with this cedar and the rain droplets, and it was like light codes coming through the rain droplets, through the cedar, the medicine of the cedar. Anyways, I was having a whole moment, so I just let that moment happen. And Mims was there, and she released some of her stuff too. Look at her. She's so cute. And then I made a pie. I made this apple pie, and it turned out really, really good. Good hand pie, one that you can just pick up and just eat with your hand. Though it is quite juicy. Yes, look at it. So juicy. Look at it. It's like perfectly cooked all the way around. This is the decoration, and I'm showing off, and then I reorganized this, put it on top of legs, see there? So now it's up off the ground, and I washed half of my floor. And then we're back at this. I made this. This is a paper bag witch that I made, like a kitchen witch. So she's watching over. And yeah, this is Solstice Day still, and gifts for the kiddos, and abundance and appreciation and some organization. Oh, yeah, there's the baked potatoes. They're so good. Oh, and then I played around with the different shapes this time to challenge tradition, as I have to. And yes, my corner is looking and working great, and I figured out my recycle situation with what I got over there, and a little coffee station, and then there she is up there, granting wishes in the greenery with this American goldfinch. And yeah, I guess this would be kind of like my tribute stand. So I just get a kind of collection of different greeneries from outside, and my little Yule log there. Found those pine cones, made that thing that looks like a vagina apparently. And my lights in my living room. And then this little area back here where I got some more stuff. Oh, there's a mirror and it's me, haha! And then this little thing that I made. And then Mims is like, what are you doing? Let me in. And that's my little corner where I do my tarot. And then this is the cake.